Right on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. Twitter removed me forever. That was a comment made by Tommy Robinson. Like him or hate him, I don't think that any social media should have the right to do that. A question to all people who follow me, thank you first of all. When do you think someone should be banned from social media? Perhaps threatening someone's life? Well, yes, of course. Perhaps when someone promotes terror? Yes, absolutely. You would think, well, how about free speech that has been banned? How about free speech? Twitter has banned someone for that, just for free speech, just for a comment that they don't like. We don't know who they are, of course. So just think about that for a moment. Social media banned someone for life for free speech. I did a piece recently on the power of social media and whether it was time to regulate them. Well, here's the question. Outside of the US, regulation means something very, very different. If you're in the UK, if you're in Europe or Canada, it means control. Here in Canada with 57 Genders Trudeau, who seeks to regulate social media. And in the UK, Amber Rudd, the Home Secretary, seeks to regulate social media. The German dictator Merkel was already regulated social media. So here's the question. Who regulates the regulator? Who decides what you can say? Who decides what you can see? How can it ever be fair? I will give you just one example in the UK. And by the way, A Radio has been banned on Facebook. I know not why, but let's stick to this one for the time being. Tommy Robinson banned for life for what someone somewhere thought was unacceptable. Not acceptable to who? That's the question, isn't it? And why, if he's banned, aren't these organisations banned? On Twitter, the official account of the Hamas movement. On Twitter, electronic resistance. The answer is simple. Weak politicians bowing down to ethnic minorities. I have to use those words because in the country I'm in, there is no free speech. There is no First Amendment. America has the First Amendment. Every other country in the world hates that, and so do the left in that country. They in fact control social media in the US, so Americans are being denied their views others don't like. For me, this is a straight matter of freedom and free speech. If you don't like the fact that your views are not being heard, use your voice at your local representative. Vote them out. Why can't we have the First Amendment everywhere, not just in the United States? What are they scared of? So that we the people can be heard, not just the shrilled voices of a vocal minority. You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab and email. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments at Spreaker.com under A Radio, that's EHRADIO, A Radio. And please click on the like button. And you can find all my podcasts and morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Moments tab.